Hey guys, it's Val. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, last time we made some progress to finally make our way into Inazuma. And today,
saying some strange things again.
while Lynette is talking, today we are going to take a detour. I'm sorry. So, the this event is now got all the parts in, so I'm gonna do it because it's a timed event. What's all this crap? Expedition reward, reputation reward, new reputation. Okay, well, it's because it's a new week, and then card game bullshit. Well, I'm gonna ignore the card game stuff. I'll do that off screen maybe. Because I've already shown, like, the quest on, like, how it's supposed to be done and yada yada yada. And, yeah, I don't really think I'm going to, melt my brain on, camera for that. No, I just want to quickly double check something. Oh, I did miss a couple books. Okay. Oh. It's okay, on my main account I miss like everything. And the main reason I'm picking them up is that if you, like, for some of the books and everything, if you collect the books in, like, every, series that they have listed, they, like, you get an achievement, and so, you know, more gems. It's a good thing. I'm mainly just trying to have an excuse and not have to come back here. Except for, I guess, her. Her, you know, Elon's daughter. Actually, does Elon Musk even have a child? I wouldn't know. It's not like, yep, he's relevant. Okay. I got too close.
Oh, it's you, cutie. To what do I owe the honor of your visit? Are you here to peruse the library? Or perhaps you're here to visit a certain someone?
I am not here to see you. By the way, this event does have a, small sequence break, because you're going to be seeing a couple characters you're not supposed to see, but in the case of two of them, or at least one of them, you will end up seeing them soon-ish. So anyway, we were just passing through.
And decided to stop by for a chat along the way?
No. I was actually trying to look for other stuff.
Alas, what rotten luck. You just so happen to have caught me in the middle of some important work. I'll have to treat you to afternoon tea some other time.
Wait, you're actually busy? With work? That's not a sight you see every day.
Huh.
You're right. The last time I was this consumed with research must have been way back at the academia.
Which I didn't know she was part of at any point.
I haven't done this much thinking for a long time. It's rather exhausting.
Are you working on a research project?
If you're that interested, why don't you join in on the fun?
Why don't you just answer the question?
What do you say? Want to help me relive my days as a scholar?
No!
It's not polite to pawn off your work on other people, you know.
Exactly, Paimon!
Is that a no then? It will be quite the rare opportunity to work together, and you would of course be generously rewarded. But if you don't want to...
Let's hear the details first.
As you probably know, the Knights of Favonius have long conducted research on alchemy.
I don't... This is kind of the first I've heard of it, because, I mean, yeah, I've already interacted with Sucrose and everything, but I haven't even met Albedo, and he's, like, he's big on the alchemy kind of thing, and there's, like, alchemy tables everywhere.
But most of that research has been carried out in a laboratory setting. The public's knowledge of alchemy is quite minimal.
As it should be.
Which means that up to this point, most of our research and discoveries have remained quite distant from people's daily lives. We've put a lot of mora into the research, but have very little to show for our efforts. Noting this disconnect, Jean decided to start an initiative where we'd share the fruits of our labor with the people. For now, that means introducing them to several different kinds of alchemical potions. As it happens, I already have some experience with this work. Even though I usually work at the library, I have lent my support in the past to the management of the Knight's potion supply. Potioneering was also one of my academic specializations back in the day, so Jean thought I was the best person for the job.
A witch doing potion making. That's totally not a cliche.
But to create potions practical enough to support the daily needs of the people, a lot of adjustments had to be made to the ingredients we use, and the overall alchemical process also needed to be simplified. All in all, what started as a relatively simple research project soon evolved into something exceedingly complicated.
So, are you asking us to help you with your research? 'Cause, you're not exactly talking to two alchemy experts over here.
No worries. I've already thought of the perfect job for you two. Alchemical practices are becoming more and more advanced, but there's still a disconnect between our research and the general public. What we really need is to collect feedback from the people. Otherwise, we won't truly know if we're satisfying their needs.
Interesting. So, am I supposed to be the guinea pig, or, like...
But if we want to conduct research and collect feedback at the same time, we need to go about things in a more efficient way. So, I thought the best way to do that would be to open up a potion shop. That way, we could continue to handle the alchemy side of things, while also being able to interface with the public and understand their needs.
And still being able to make money to waste on all of this.
Oh, it's like killing two pigeons with one stone! Smart idea, Lisa!
Well, of course. And who better to take on this job than one of the most accomplished among our ranks, the Traveler? When I was at the academia, students would often help out with each other's research projects. I'm sure my cuties wouldn't want to miss out on the opportunity to experience that sort of youthful enthusiasm for themselves.
Yeah, you make it sound nice and all, but Paimon still thinks you're just looking for a way to pawn off your work.
That's absolutely what she's doing. I'm always down for a bit of a challenge.
I like your enthusiasm. When all our work is done, I will personally see to it that you're generously rewarded. All of the initial preparations have been made, so let's head to the shop. We'll finish our discussion after we get there.
Yeah. So, yeah. The entire thing is making doing a potion shop, which means we are making potions. And, yeah, I mean, maybe she does stuff like behind the scenes and everything, but otherwise she's just kind of pawning work off on us because she's not making any of the potions. She's just gonna be essentially there telling us how to do it, and then we gotta do it ourselves. She's an asshole. I gotta collect all the books now, I think. Which, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's actually kind of fun. And we have a new teleportation point. I'm just sad that this is going to be gone after the event's done, because it's actually kind of fun.
This is the shop.
Wow, looks like you've made a lot of preparations already. Did you do this all by yourself?
Of course not.
It was a group effort. A whole bunch of knights helped out. Jean secured the initial funds to open the shop. Albedo and Sucrose provided the ingredients and equipment needed to brew the potions. And the logistics company is handling the provision of all future supplies. Now with your help, it's like an additional weight has been lifted off my shoulders. The knights have been busy spreading the word about our shop over the past few days. So, we should be ready to open once we've finished our final preparations.
Why is my traveler still an Animo?
Okay, let's not keep everyone waiting then.
It's supposed to be Geo.
Why don't you take these ingredients and try your hand at brewing a potion?
Okay, your alchemical journey has begun. Use your ingredients and a little inspiration to make some fresh new concoctions. So we have 3 things. So I think they're all going to say special, like just to separate them from actual stuff you have to pick up. You don't actually have to technically pick up anything. So yeah. So this one provides constitution. Special Julian chili. Brings strength. And then a balanced one, so it's basically, I'll show what it's for after. So the first thing it wants you to do is to try brewing a potion. And I'll just... So here's all the different efficiencies. There's Constitution, Strength, Dexterity, Wisdom, Charisma, and then the balance is typically just like a space filler. But yeah, you essentially have to play Tetris. And then these little squares are things you just can't do anything with. I don't need to rotate it. Leave me the fuck alone. And you don't even actually have to hit place. You can just do what you want. I made a strength potion on my main account when I first did this. I'm going to do a constitution for this one. And because I can't do a certain thing, I'll just do that. Hit place. So yeah, it's basically to it's basically to fill spots. Oh, and oops. No, go back. Okay. And it has a different effect, as you can see here. So for this one, it says steadying. This one says warm. And this one says endurance. So you do have to pay attention to that as well. But right now, it doesn't matter. You have to make a potion. And we have 1 bottle. You can get more bottles and decorations later. Complete packaging. So it shows tuning rate, level, whatever. It's a +4 because it was half decent. And alchemy got brought up. So now I'm level 2. I get some monies. And then this, which has dexterity. I think it also has the endurance factor. Initially have 1 chance. Yeah. Okay. So you can make 1 potion a day until you max out certain things, and then you get more than that. Each time you use an item, it brings the level up for it. Max the level out. It's like goes to maximum of level 3. Max it out, you get a new formation for using the item. Well, with the exception of this one, I guess.
Ooh, looks like you finished your potion. Now, all we need to do is put it on display for sale.
What do you mean cannot use? Thank you. So yeah, here you'll be able to sell 6 potions, but right now it's only 3. Just stock it.
Looks like we're done with all the prep work. Why don't we take a short break over there while we wait for customers to arrive?
Okay, financial report. So of course you make sales, blah blah blah. Pay close attention to the financial reports and see which potions are selling better. That way we can figure out just which potions are in the most demand. Because it just forced us to make a random potion, doesn't really matter. It's normal sales, who cares? We still made a bit of a profit. That's cycle 1.
Oh, it seems like everything is going well. You've already sold your first batch of potions. Not a bad start at all. As for what potions you should brew next, we'll need to consult the news from the market.
Uh-huh.
That means staying up to date on the latest news and trends to try and anticipate people's needs. It's an essential skill when it comes to business.
That sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry. I already took it upon myself to compile all the latest news on the market for you.
Okay. So, cycles 2 to 4. So, Good Hunter is coming up with new dishes for adventurers who love battling. The owner of a Mondstadt flower shop is looking to have their fresh flowers grow more lushly and extend the time they're in bloom. So, it kind of just tells you here what it wants. At first it's kind of guesswork what these are, but if you get them correct, or maybe if time passes, it'll tell you more directly, like, what kind of effects you should make. And it changes every 3 cycles, so.
What do you think? Have any ideas on the kinds of potions you should sell next?
No.
Go ahead and try to cultivate some herbs then. Bioalchemical processing can infuse herbs with different effects and properties. Using different herbs in the brewing process will, in turn, alter the effects of the potion. There's a whole bunch of combinations to try. All right, cutie. Why don't you get started?
All right. Oh, right. Won't open the thing yet. All right. Yeah. Cultivation areas. You can harvest your ingredient. Add one. They want me to add the Julian chili. But I don't want the Julian chili. I want horsetail. Oh, wait, cancel. Okay. Actually, can I? No, I can't change. Okay, I can't do what I wanted to. Alright. So.
Seems like you've gotten the hang of the cultivation side of things.
Okay, since she's gonna keep talking, there's gonna be 9 sections total for cultivation stuff, so yeah, keep that noted.
I should probably mention, a knight from the logistics company has arrived. She'll be the one handling the provision of all future supplies. You should go have a chat with her in a little bit.
Okay.
And after that, it'll be your time to shine.
Wait, what about you?
Yeah, shouldn't it be our time to shine? You know, the 3 of us? What about your role in all this?
She's gonna sit on her ass all day.
My role? Naturally, it was to ensure my cuties had all the business and alchemy knowledge they needed to succeed. Okay, I'll be rooting for you. Good luck.
Paimon knew this would happen.
I think everybody knew that was going to happen. It's Lisa. Alright, Freda.
Greetings, Honorary Knight. Greetings, Paimon. My name is Freda. I'm a knight from the logistics company. It's such an honor to meet the famous traveler and his loyal attendant.
Wow, Paimon's fame is really spreading across the land! One small correction though. Paimon's his companion, not his attendant.
Another correction. Emergency food.
My apologies. I guess I got a bit carried away after hearing all about your exploits. It's just like something out of a novel.
Yeah, all the exploits that they're treating as if I've already done on this account and I haven't.
You're practically legends at this point. I'm a bit jealous, actually. I'd love to wander the land in search of adventure like one of those knights you read about in stories. Seems like a really fun life.
It's not actually all fun and games.
I bet. The knights in the stories are always running into all sorts of danger. Anyway, we've got some prep work to wrap up, right? My orders from the acting grandmaster are to support your business in any way that I can. If there's anything you need, just let me know. You're in luck. I just got a new batch of provisions. Please, take a look and see if anything catches your eye.
Okay, so I can buy one of those. I can buy potion bottles, which I cannot afford right now, but that's fine. I will end up buying all of these because they're actually like 4-star things, and it kind of makes your potions a tiny bit more appealing so that they sell a little bit better. But the only one I'm ever going to actually actively use is the Chunky Cat bottle. I just can't right now. Alright. Ah, fuck. Alright. So yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done. It's honestly not that hard to even do it. It really isn't. Okay, now I can go into the handbook. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so this shows like what I need to be able to do. It shows my alchemy rewards. So most of it is just getting new ingredients. You can only get to a maximum of 15. Excuse me. And it just shows all the kind of potions I'll end up making. Right now I only have one. I can enhance it if I so choose. Which, I mean, I guess. Might as well just for a moment. There we go. Not gonna sit there that long, but... And then this page just shows the sales. Sales volume. It shows here that, yeah, people didn't really like it. Go up here for the market news. And okay. And I like that it's gonna drop quite a few gems, because I need to do another 10 pull. Actually, what's my history for this? I think it's like, what, 40? Yeah, it's 40. Okay, well. Okay. So go back to that. And it shows all this. You kind of have to be able to do everything that it asks for the most part. Yep. Add this one, cultivate. So yeah, it takes one cycle. You're gonna have ingredients that take 2 cycles, but right now, nah. Alright. Placing ingredients, yeah, I just mentioned, yeah, it brings the meter up, yada yada. Okay, so battling, which means probably strength, and then flowers to grow, which would probably be like, what, constitution? I don't know. I'm just gonna make my own thing. What do I want to make? You know what? I'll just kind of... That. Hopefully I don't need these later. Otherwise I'm boned. There you go. I don't have any new bottles, so... Yay. So yeah, for the beginning part, it's gonna be virtually impossible to get all orders satisfied in one go, but anyway. Cycle 2, let's see what happened. My sales went up. My profits went up. And apparently the Constitution potion was okay, and the Dexterity potion was pretty decent too. Yeah, when you have the thumbs up, that means it's actually a good thing. And that's it. Over here and harvest my ingredients. Alright, let's see if the market news tells me anything. Okay, so the Constitution one was good. Constitution and Dexterity they want. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's 2 different efficiencies, and then sometimes it's just 2 different effects. So... I'm going to... purchase some supplies. I should get another cultivation expansion, but chunky cat bottle. Different ingredients also have 10 different characteristics, including warm, endurance, assault, and yada yada. Okay. Yeah, you can get a combination of like 2 at a time. So, they wanted Constitution and Dexterity. Probably wasn't a good idea. Excuse me. My throat's still a little bit off, so. That's not helping me at all. I do need this. Okay, so here's a issue. Okay, I need to do this again. Let's put you there. You there. That. This isn't helping. Yeah, and I can't do this right now because it bleeds into that one. Yeah, I'm not... How the fuck do they want me to do this? Actually, they probably want it to not be perfectly effective right now. Which I'm not fond of, but, you know. What exactly am I gonna do? Yeah, you know what. So, it's not gonna be the perfect tuning rate, because I have 2 empty squares, but... whatever. It's got 2 different effects, and it looks like that. I'm gonna get Chunky Cat Bottle. Woohoo, level 3! So now I have this that has wisdom. This also provides the healing effect. And then this is for charisma, and the effect that it includes is fragrant. Yes, I know this because I've played this on my other account. Yes, joys of doing stuff like this. I have to do it twice. There we go. Flying off the shelves. That's a good number. Alright. That it? No. One more cycle to try and do it all again. Market news. It still does not want to give me what that thing it wants is. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't have to give a damn. Oh, and this does actually count towards your daily commissions. So, doink. I'll collect my rewards later. And yeah, this is basically how it's set up. Alright. Improve cauldron. That. There. And I can buy another bottle. I guess I'll buy... actually, I'll just leave it. I can buy the bottles later, once I come up with mad profits. Alright. So, what 2 do I want now? I do want to use that. And probably should have more julienne chilies. But I don't feel like it. We're gonna do this. There you go. Nothing to harvest right now. Alright. Now I'm just gonna make a random potion this time. It's not really a big deal. Do that. Drop that in there. That. Put these in. Good enough for me. Constitution and strength. Because I don't know why. That's what I chose. Look how pretty the colors are. Yay. Yes. So, yeah, you can typically only do like 2 things of these at once. Right now, these little effects are also only 2 at a time, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. And honestly, it's better if you do get the ones that are like double like that, where it's like what I did, Constitution and Strength, because I mean, not only do they technically sell better, but it kind of covers bases better. Let's move those for a moment. I want to keep... I mean, the dexterity one wasn't selling that great. Actually... what one did sell better? Okay, the dexterity one didn't actually sell that great. Okay. Well, I mean, it didn't sell that great by comparison. Okay, so we're gonna do Chonky, and then Constitution like that. There we go. It looks great. Such pretty bottles. Hello there, Honorary Knight. I've heard you're helping Miss Lisa out with...
Now it's time for a short rest.
Thanks, Lynette. Okay. I heard you're helping Miss Lisa out with running the Knight's Alchemy shop. The manager says that we're now colleagues in business here in Mondstadt. We'd like to thank you for your frequent patronage and loyalty as a customer of Good Hunter by offering you these funds to help support the expansion of your alchemy shop operations and earn more revenue, allowing for even more happy customers to reap the benefits the shop provides. Please accept these funds, and we wish you every success. So we got 3,000. Great job, cuties. Jean asked her subordinates to provide us with additional funds. Here you go, 15,000. Fun times. Okay. How's it going, Beto?
Hey, what's up?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Whoa, Beto and Yua! Wait, you two know each other?
Didn't expect to see you two together.
Well, we haven't known each other long, but we hit it off right away. Guess it was meant to be.
Probably.
I met Captain Beto at Dornman Port. She was here in Mondstadt to buy some supplies, and I offered to accompany her around the area.
Wow. Yula taking the initiative and making friends? Did Paimon hear that right?
Given that the two of us just met, I wouldn't go so far as to call us friends just yet. I was just being hospitable, as is expected of a knight.
Huh? Oh, I thought we were getting along pretty well. You're telling me you were just being polite?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just thought that after my blunder earlier, you probably wouldn't want to be my friend.
Come on, it was just a little misunderstanding, that's all. You're still beating yourself up about that? Honestly, I'd forgotten all about it.
Misunderstanding? What happened?
Well, a few days ago, after docking at Dornman Port, I thought I'd treat the crew to some time at the tavern to blow off some steam. While we were there, an argument broke out between a couple of drunk guys. Things looked like they were about to get physical, so I intervened to try and break it up. I tried talking to them, but they were in the mood for a fight, and my words fell on deaf ears. So I had to resort to, a more hands-on way of getting them to calm down. Eula was patrolling the area while all this was going down, and when she walked in, it wasn't a pretty sight.
I should probably take it from here. Recently, we've intercepted a string of attempts to smuggle goods through Dornman Port, so we decided to step up our patrols in the area. On my rounds that day, I noticed a group of people I'd never seen before, and they were sailors. My suspicions were raised, so I asked their captain to show a valid entry permit for the port. Captain Beto said she didn't have the entry permit on her person and told me to check with the port authorities myself. I insisted that she should accompany me there and, well, you can see how things could get heated in a situation like that.
Hey, you were just doing your duty. It was my fault, really. I should have watched my tone, but I had a few too many, and anyway, it all worked out in the end. I took Eula back to my ship, showed her my documents, and that was that. Misunderstanding resolved.
Yay.
I felt bad, though, so I told her I'd treat her to a drink when we got back to the tavern. Once we got to talking, we really hit it off. We sat there chatting until the tavern was about to close.
Captain Beto mentioned that she wanted to have a look around the city the next day. I was also planning to head back to headquarters to submit some paperwork, so we decided to go together.
I meant to say earlier, drop the captain and just call me Beto. There's no need for formalities between friends.
Oh, yes, of course. Pardon me for being so formal. Anyway, as for why we're here, I heard about your shop when I got back to headquarters, and after discussing it with Beto, we decided to stop by and say hello.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right. Plus, I'm curious to see what the deal is with these Mondstadt potions you've been brewing up.
I'm impressed that you two are the same height. I mean, you're made with the same base model, but still. Since you came all this way, why don't you buy some to bring back with you?
Could do. Although, I don't have any health issues, and my ship's already stocked with everything I could need out on the ocean. Let me think. Oh, do you have a potion that helps with getting to sleep?
Are you having trouble sleeping, Beto?
No, not me. The minute my head hits the pillow, it's lights out till the next morning. It's just that, I have this friend. She doesn't lack for anything, and she eats right and drinks right, but she just doesn't sleep well. I don't know if it's a case of affluenza, or if she just has too many things on her mind.
Wait, this friend you're talking about, you must mean...
Yep. She's no stranger to rare and precious treasures, but I'd wager that to her, the chance to relax and get a good night's sleep is rarer than any treasure in her collection.
Who the fuck are you talking about? Like, even on my main account, I don't know.
Alright, we'll get started on that order for you right away!
Great. Thanks for the help.
Alright, makeup is fashionable amongst the young girls in Mondstadt. Cavalry Captain of the Knights of Pavonius, Kaya, is leading a squad that aims to clear out bandits skulking outside the city. Well, that's fine. Okay, so...
How's the potion making going? Hope you didn't run into too much trouble.
That's nice. Okay, so, yeah, special guest, whatever. So, she wants a potion with constitution or that displays relaxing characteristics. So I can choose any of these and be fine. No. No. I'm not planning on giving that to her yet. Okay, well, I only need to do one of these, because before I thought that you had to do, like, both, things, but no. Here, you can have this one. So that somebody gives it some love.
Perfect. Looks like my gift is all set.
Is it time for your return journey, then? If you're heading back to Dornman Port, I'd be happy to accompany you.
Yeah, I think I've gotten my fill of sightseeing, so it's probably time I headed back. Don't want to keep my crew waiting. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time. Oh, and good luck with your business.
Thanks.
On behalf of the Reconnaissance Company, I'd like to express my gratitude to you as well.
Eula being nice, what the hell? Many thanks. It's rare to receive a gift so practical. Next time I'll invite you and Eula to Liyue, and I'll bring that friend of mine. We'll treat you to a real feast. Congratulations are in order. We're happy to hear that one of our biggest customers of Mondstadt General Goods is now also a colleague. Let's work out for one another going forward. In Mondstadt, every store often helps each other out since being in business isn't easy. Only by supporting each other can everyone create a healthy environment conducive to business, and we can all make a mountain of Mora together. Take this congratulatory gift. It's how we do things. Thanks. Okay, so phase 1 is done. It says wait until 2 days later. That's because you had to wait, like, literally until 2 days later. But go to Artisan's Gift. So we've already done enough to collect this weapon. When wielder performs healing, restore 8 energy. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds and can occur even when the character is not on the field. Yeah, probably something I'll never actually use, but it's an event idol. I'll take it. Exalted Earth, I don't know what these are for. You get more than one, so who knows. And then you get a blueprint for your teapot. And of course, gems. Gems is always a good thing. Okay, so phase 1 is already all done. Claim out rewards. Bring that. Okay, claim all. There we go. I'm gonna claim these rewards while I'm at it. I can teleport back. This I don't know what to do with yet.
Add Astra.
Yes, yes. Do my dispatch. Claim all. Dispatch again.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
Thank you. Now. Like that. 7 wishes. Fun times. Alright. Gonna teleport back here. And make a couple days pass. This bird always feels just a touch slow, but that's okay. The cutscene's going to immediately initiate. Yeah.
We just keep getting swarmed with more and more customers. It's been non-stop work for so long, Paimon's starting to feel a little bit lightheaded.
Business sure is booming.
We've got a lot of orders. Paimon's not sure we can fill them all on our own.
Why are you still Animo? Anyway, sorry.
Maybe we should hire some help.
Taking a break, cuties?
No.
I was just looking at the sales data, and it seems like you two have quite the talent for business. The potions seem to be flying off the shelves.
Oh, Lisa! Perfect timing. We were just talking about how we could use some help around the shop.
Oh, are the orders piling up already? Having trouble keeping up?
Yep, we're officially swamped. Paimon never thought we'd get this many customers.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised by the success. I was actually anticipating this kind of response. While you two were busy with the shop, I was talking with Freda about some possible ways to make the business more efficient.
You would.
After observing your work, I made note of several improvements we can make to the brewing, cultivation, and sales aspects of the business.
Wait, so you've been doing things behind the scenes this whole time? Paimon kinda thought you were just slacking off.
Oh, she probably was.
Hey now, I'm actually pretty reliable when it counts.
Which is almost never.
So how are we supposed to put those improvements in action?
Well, I discussed things over with Freda, and the two of us came up with a plan. I'll let her give you the details, though. Why don't you go and find her?
She's right fucking there. There's no finding involved. Can I cultivate my ingredients first? Or harvest? No, of course not. I have to talk to her. Kiss my ass. Okay.
Traveler! Paimon, hello! Is there something I can help you with?
Well, we've been a bit swamped lately, so Lisa recommended we find some ways to increase our efficiency.
Yes, I've discussed that with her as well. Currently, there are 3 areas you can improve: brewing, cultivation, and sales.
What she just told me.
Increasing your efficiency in these areas will make it much easier to run your business.
Yeah, huh.
Wow, that sounds just like what we need! Let's give it a try, Traveler!
Alright.
Looks like all the preparations needed for this upgrade have been made. Please, try it out.
Alright, so there's all this. Let's hit unlock. Unlock. Unlock that. Unlock that. And unlock that. There we go. We can't upgrade anything right now, but at least we have higher success for stuff.
Greetings, Traveler Paimon and Lisa. Sucrose! It's been a while since the last time we saw you!
On the way here, I overheard quite a few people talking about alchemical potions. At first, I was worried something might have gone wrong with the herbs, but judging by the way people were talking, it seems like they were pretty pleased with the results.
Sucrose, your bioalchemical expertise was exactly what we needed for potion making.
Yeah, we've been able to make potions with all sorts of different effects!
You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time? I guess that's expected for someone of your talent, Traveler.
Yeah, I'm kind of a badass.
I wouldn't be
guess.
surprised if you became a potion master one day.
I've still got a long way to go.
Still, if you managed to master potion making in such a short amount of time, we should be able to start teaching the public about it as well.
Wait, was that also a part of Jean's plan?
Yep. It's something she and Mr. Albedo talked about. As I understand it, the goal was not just to create and sell potions, but also to teach the principles and practices of alchemy to the people. Thanks to your shop, the public's understanding of alchemical potions has increased quite a bit. Perhaps, one day, they'll even be able to make simple potions themselves.
Without the proper training, though, those potions could be dangerous to use.
You're right. With Lisa there to mentor you, Traveler, we could rest assured that nothing would go wrong during the potion-making process. However, when it comes to the general public, we have to think of a way to ensure that any resulting potions would be safe to use. So, Mr. Albedo is planning to establish a set of criteria to evaluate various levels of potion-making ability. People will have to pass the exam that corresponds to their level of proficiency before being allowed to brew their own potions.
Let me guess. You would like us to also take part in this exam?
Yes. Although it would probably be more accurate to say that We would like you to help us finalize the contents of the exam. In order to ensure a proper level of difficulty, we need to first collect the relevant data. That's where our mock exam comes in. If you could take it, Traveler, your results would serve as a very important reference for us. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts.
What a great idea. I must admit, I'm very interested to see how much my cutie's alchemy skills have improved.
Bring it on!
Confidence is a good look on you, cutie.
Wonderful. Then, let me explain a little bit about how the exam works. The exam has 4 levels: beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert. To pass, all you need to do is brew a potion within the time limit that satisfies the main objective.
There is no technical time limit.
Satisfying additional objectives will earn you extra rewards.
Okay, all of this is starting to sound pretty official. Paimon's nervous all of a sudden.
I'm not.
Just do what you normally do and you should be fine. If you don't pass the first time around, you can always retake the exam. So, no need to put too much pressure on yourselves.
Oh, retakes are allowed! Whew, that's a relief.
Yep. Just let me know when you're ready.
Alright. Biddy-ba, who cares? Okay, so, this is the primary objective. Concoct a potion of intermediate or higher grade whose efficacies include constitution. So, whatever. Secondary objectives like get you more money. Reach intermediate and the potion level reaches 5. It displays at least one characteristic, so, you know, like steadying, focus, so on. Use no more than 3 types of ingredients. Alright, let's go. And we can attempt it like 3 times, so. And you don't have to worry about, like, losing these ingredients. You'll get refunded. So, there's 3 types of ingredient here. I cannot use any other ones now. So. At least if I want to get all the monies. And I've already met this requirement. Oh, this, I need this one to have the flip version. Come here. Plop you in. Plop you in. Good enough to me. Let's go. Wahaha. Sublime Mastery! Because I did all of it. You should be very impressed.
Your movements are quite practiced, and your potion meets the requirements as well. Congratulations on passing the beginner exam.
It was easy.
That was a piece of cake.
That was nothing.
Wow. I really thought it would be more difficult for someone so new to potion making. Alright. I believe I've collected all the necessary feedback. Looks like we'll have to make some adjustments to the level of difficulty for the actual exam. I'm gonna head back to the lab now. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
Yay, monies! So yeah, all of our shit got refunded, so we didn't actually lose anything to do the exam. Long time no see, most reliable honorary knight. I heard that you've reinvented yourself once again, this time as Jean and Lisa's business consultant. Can't say I'm surprised. I've been leading the cavalry company on a long-distance training march over the past few days, and just when we arrived back in the neighborhood, a pair of adventurers discovered a band of bandits were taking advantage of the chaos caused by some monsters. So I ordered some delivery for the company, a little appetizer before taking care of those troublemakers. I never imagined the meals would come with complimentary potions which restored the knight's strength and reaction times that they were to what they were before the exhausting training. The cleanup operation went surprisingly smoothly. It was only afterward that I learned the potions came from your shop. You're doing well, I see. As the cavalry company receive your assistance, I naturally must write this letter of thanks. Also, please accept this payment as a token of gratitude from us. I hope that we will have more opportunities for such fruitful cooperation as colleagues. 13,000. Fun times. Oh, crap. Who's next? Alright, we've seen these two assholes.
Traveler? Paimon? Huh, looks like you're running a business.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Diona! And Tone Deaf Bard. What brings you to the shop?
I could smell what you were brewing from all the way across Cider Lake. Bards have an extremely keen sense of smell, you know.
Bullshit.
Again with the nonsense. Don't listen to him. We were actually in the middle of looking for some cocktail ingredients. Margaret is getting ready to run a new promotion at the Catstail, so she asked me to come up with some new drink ideas. The bard over here is performing at the event. When he saw me getting ready to leave, he insisted on tagging along to help.
Well, what better way to be the first to try your new concoction than by helping you collect ingredients?
Well, that explains your enthusiasm then. You're only that generous when alcohol is involved. Anyway, I was having some trouble coming up with new ideas for ingredients to use. I've already experimented with just about every ingredient you can find around Mondstadt. Even the bard
even the weirdest ones.
told me he had an idea. So we split up for a while. I didn't get my hopes up. But sure enough, he came back a little while later with a rare ingredient I'd never used before. Ooh, what is it? Some sort of secret? Come on, bring it out so we can see.
It's a bird feather I found on a ruin in Dragonspine. It was once buried in the snow and is still cold to the touch even now. I'm sure it could be used to produce a drink with an entirely new sort of mouthfeel.
Whoa. Well, if anyone can find something like that, Paimon supposes it'd be you. Unfortunately, this ingredient is not easy to find. We'll probably use up the measly amount we've discovered with just the recipe testing alone.
Don't worry about the ingredients, Diona. I'll figure something else out. You should head back so you can get a head start on working that mixology magic of yours.
Because the sooner I get started, the sooner you get to take advantage of the fruits of my labor. Isn't that right?
Well, just think of it as a way to pay me in advance for all my hard work.
That still doesn't solve our problem, though. Traveler, Paimon, do you have any ideas for a new drink?
You could infuse drinks with different effects.
Huh? Infuse drinks with different effects? But doesn't that bring us back to the ingredient problem all over again? Oh, Paimon gets what he's saying! Ahem. You're looking at one of the most popular duos on the Mondstadt alchemy scene right now. Our potions are one of the hottest commodities in Teyvat! But what do potions have to do with drinks?
Put it in the drinks!
You can add them as an ingredient, of course. Potions can add all sorts of different effects. For example, with a little alchemy on your side, you could even make a drink that can heal a broken heart. Wow. I never knew potions could do something like that.
Paimon's example is a bit of a stretch, but more reasonable effects are absolutely doable.
I see. How about a potion that makes people never want to drink alcohol again? Could you make something like that?
Potions wear off over time.
Oh, that's right. Even if we could make one that discourages people from drinking, it would only last for a little bit before wearing off.
Yeah.
Ugh, what a shame. And here I thought I'd finally be able to dismantle the entire Mondstadt wine industry in one fell swoop. It's okay. We'll try to see if we can find some other ways to help.
Actually, I've always been curious, Diona. Is there a particular reason you don't like alcohol?
Isn't it obvious? Ever been around a drunk person before? Let me tell you, it's not a pleasant experience.
He is one of those drunk people. So he's probably been around plenty of them. He just doesn't care.
Ah, so your gripe isn't really with alcohol itself, but the fact that it makes people drunk. This may sound a little weird, but I wonder if it's possible to use this mysterious alchemy craft of yours to make a drink that prevents people from getting intoxicated.
So you mean a potion that can keep someone sober and awake? Huh. Sounds like something we could do. What do you say, Traveler?
If we just need to produce something that invigorates the mind, should be doable.
Perfect! I can just see it now. The more alcohol those drunkards consume, the more sober they'll become.
Except in reality, it wouldn't work that way.
They'll finally have to say bye-bye to their days of drunken depravity. It's decided then. Please make me a potion that can keep people sober.
Gotta say, I'm starting to get really curious about what that drink's going to taste like.
Okay, some of the Chingsa village elders are in poor health and they hope to find a way to extend their lifespans. So probably like a healing effect. There have been frequent disturbances in the desert lately, and the guardian of Aru village, who we will meet way later down the line, is leading the other guards in defense against monster attacks. That's nice. Alright. Let's see if I already have something.
How's the potion coming?
Wisdom efficacy or displays steadying characteristics. Jesus Christ, I can't work my brain right now. You can have this one so that it's still useful somehow. Here you go, ma'am.
Wow. I can't believe I'm holding the key to shaking up Mondstadt's entire wine industry in my own two hands! Wowza! Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna head back and start developing my new drinks right away!
Uh-huh.
Wait, don't leave without me! I thought you were gonna let me be the taste tester!
Of course! Operation Eliminate Drunkards has just begun, and you, my friend, are my first test subject!
And just like that, another problem solved. Looks like you've done it again, Traveler and Paimon.
Alcohol that doesn't make you drunk. Ooh, if I'm able to develop something like that, I guess there really is a type of alcohol that I can get behind.
Thank you. Amazing. I can't wait to make the sort of wine that'll make people more sober the more they drink. More monies.
Traveler, Paimon, how has the potion making been going lately?
It's been going relatively decently, actually.
Sucrose, you're back!
It's been going great.
I should have known. You really do have a talent for alchemy.
Sweet.
I'm sure this exam will also be a walk in the park for you. Well, ready to begin?
Sure, let's go. Okay, so I need to make strength and dexterity reaching intermediate or higher. Potion displays at least 2 characteristics, so like warm, strengthening, you know. No more than 10 ingredients used. Alright. So, strength and dexterity. Never mind that. I need a lot more dexterity, Jesus Christ. Nope.
Let me see. Yep. Looks like your potion meets the requirements. You've passed once again.
We're getting pretty good at this.
I'm so glad I asked for your help. Please, take this for your trouble.
Yay, monies! In my capacity as a guardian of Aru Village... Oh, right. It spoils it, thanks. And on behalf of the other guards and all who travel the desert, allow me to express my sincerest thanks. Not long ago, strange happenings were afoot here in the desert, with hordes of monsters roaming near Aru Village, harassing residents and travelers alike. It was our great fortune that the potions you created were critical in helping the travelers avoid danger and reach our village. After the guards drank them as well, they became even more valiant in driving back the monsters. Soon I shall lead them in an offense and restore our village tranquility. Should you have time, please come to our village for a spell. I shall prepare you our finest meats and drinks for you. That's going to be a very, very long rain check.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Whoa, is that Master D-Luke?
Oh, D-Luke. What's someone as busy as you doing in this neck of the woods?
Fancy seeing ye here, Master D-Luke.
Elzer told me the Knights launched a new commercial endeavor that turned out to be quite the hit. I think he was a bit surprised by the level of success, so he told me to come check it out. But seeing as you two are the ones in charge, I'm really not surprised at all. The Knights definitely chose the most reliable people for the job.
Elzer is the manager of Dawn Winery, right? Huh, Paimon thought he didn't get out much. Wonder how he heard about our shop. Wait, are we that famous already?
Yes.
No need to sound so surprised. The winery keeps us all very busy. Elzer only takes the time to brief me with this sort of intel if he thinks we are faced with a real threat. In such a short amount of time, you've been able to establish complete production and supply lines, and even receive orders from all around Teyvat. If you were in the wine business, you'd already be one of our biggest rivals.
Yep.
What? Threat? Rival?
We're coming for your business!
Oh, you sure seem eager, cutie. Looks like you really want to go toe-to-toe with the #1 wine merchant in all of Mondstadt. Are you just itching to see whose business prowess would come out on top?
Mine, because I'm the main character.
A competition with the Traveler. That's not a bad suggestion. You're extremely knowledgeable and well-traveled. If we were to become competitors, I'm sure you'd throw many a challenge my way. Probably even some I've never faced before. But I was really just using the wine industry as an example to emphasize your success. Our two industries aren't exactly fighting for the same market space. Actually, the success of your potion shop is good for the winery's business.
I mean, he'll explain it later, but that sounds like a literal contradiction.
Good for your business? Paimon's lost. You were just talking about how the two industries were separate and now they're suddenly connected?
It's a bit convoluted.
Just like Batman, I mean D-Luke.
Alcohol is a commodity that most people consume in their free time. In order to have free time, though, you have to get off work early. For the alcohol industry to thrive, consumers need to have both the time and the money to spend.
That's exactly right. Your potions allow people to work more efficiently. As they get more popular, people will be able to complete their work faster. The more free time people have, the bigger the market there is for a commodity like mine.
You're gonna make Diona cry. Honestly, keep doing it, I don't care.
Oh, that makes sense. It's hard to be in the mood to go out and enjoy life if you're super busy all the time. Paimon never thought about it that way before. There sure are a lot of layers to running a business. Guess this means we're in the Mora-making business together then. Hey, why don't you try out one of our potions?
Please check out our offerings, dear partner.
I do have quite the interest in the effects of alchemical potions. Well, since you offered, please make a potion that can reduce the anxieties of the user while also improving their attention to detail.
Reduce anxiety while also improving the user's attention to detail? That almost sounds a little contradictory to me. I must admit to being curious. If my cuties do manage to make this potion for you, D-Luke, how exactly do you intend to use it?
Magic.
Well, I mentioned before that people with ample free time are an important consumer base for my industry. But actually, the same is true for people who are incredibly busy and overwhelmed with work. After a period of high stress, like a busy workday, it can take a while for people to fully decompress. It's also common for that type of stress to leave people so exhausted that all they can do is spend the rest of the day in a daze. That level of stress and exhaustion makes it hard for people to derive pleasure from things they usually enjoy, like relishing the flavor of their favorite food and drink.
You can say that again. Paimon's definitely been there before. Sometimes, after a really long day, Paimon will be so tired, but she just can't relax. Not even her favorite snacks would hit the spot like they usually do.
Oh, my poor little cuties. Sounds like things can get quite tough out on the road. You know what? You just earn yourself some extra snacks at our upcoming tea party. Once this is all over, I'll personally see to it that you get the chance for a proper rest.
So basically, you need us to make a potion that decreases tension but increases attention, so that people can enjoy the finer things in life no matter how busy or stressed they are. Did Paimon get that right?
Exactly. Wine is meant to be savored. Drinking it without being able to appreciate its subtle notes and characteristics is a loss not just for the winemaker, but for the consumer as well. If we can increase the alertness of those too exhausted to perceive the subtle notes, but decrease the restlessness of those too agitated to raise their glass, then we can be sure to reach a point of balance where all can enjoy their wine to the fullest extent.
My only problem with your wine business is that it's wine. I don't like wine for the most part. I like ice wine because it's pretty much liquid sugar. And I can somewhat tolerate sweet red wine, but that's as far as I go.
Well, it's definitely a unique request. Seems like this would be a tricky challenge for any potion maker.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
We should get to thinking then. First things first, let's figure out what ingredients to use.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to directly talk to him to find out what he wants.
How's the potion coming? Have you finished?
So, Constitution and Wisdom, or displays focus and relaxing. So, how about you have this new one that I just made recently. Enjoy. It's, stop moving my cursor.
Potion Master D-Luke, please give it a try.
Oh, I thought you might need more time, but it looks like you've already found the solution. Nice job.
I already had it in stock, bro. I just made it.
Wow. The effect is even more apparent than I imagined. Your many talents just keep on surprising me. On behalf of Dawn Winery, I would like to make a bulk purchase order for this potion. Oh, and don't worry about the delivery side of things. Elzer will send someone to pick up the potions once they're ready. My plan is to enlist the help of artisans to infuse candles and fragrances with the effects of this potion. Those products will serve as complimentary gifts for customers to enjoy during wine tasting.
So you plan to make alchemical potions part of the wine drinking experience itself. Interesting. And very much in keeping with the Dawn Winery's way of doing business.
We just secured a huge order from Dawn Winery.
If our potion was enough to impress Master D-Luke, I'm sure regular customers are gonna be even more amazed.
Well, there's still work to be done, so I should probably head out. It'll take some time before we know exactly what the commercial impact of this combination will be. In any case, it's been a pleasure working with you. Here's hoping our two businesses will have a long and successful partnership. I hope those orders will keep on rolling in, for both our sakes. Oh, and if you have some time, you should stop by Angel's Share to see your masterpiece in action.
For sure! Paimon can't great! We'll see you next time, Master D-Luke!
Goodbye. To help those who are exhausted to concentrate and to help those racked with nerves to relax, your potions have extremely considerable potential indeed. And we just got... yeah, cool. Oh, look, Lenny, we've seen him before even though we weren't supposed to, but that's okay. Thanks so much for those amazing potions you and Paimon made. Lynette and I have been rehearsing nonstop for a whole slew of new magic tricks lately, and we completely wore ourselves out to the point of not even being able to concentrate properly. Luckily, Fremine brought us a kind of invigorating potion, and it cleared our minds right up. He said a merchant from Sumeru was reselling it from another supplier. I found the merchant, and after exchanging a few words, I learned that the inventor of the potion was none other than you and Paimon. Bravo! No less than I'd expect. Thanks to your help, Lynette and I successfully mastered a brand new program for the penultimate act of our show. We'll send you an invitation to our next performance in advance, so be sure not to miss it. 50,000, okay. Alright, and that cycle's done. So we're gonna just move to 2 days. I'm gonna have to do so much editing this. Like, you're not gonna see all of it, but right now I'm at like 2.5 hours of recording. Just the raw footage. So, yeah. This can be a little bit lengthy, especially since you essentially have to know how to play Tetris, but that's fine.
Oh, a merchant is here. Paimon's not sure they're from Mondstadt, though. Let's go check it out.
Alright. Although before I do that, I haven't been, collecting all this. Complete ingredient analysis 3 times. Oh, right. Okay. That's what we're doing right now. But do I have to talk to her immediately, or can I... Yeah, I have to talk to her first. Fuck.
Hello there. The name's Artfol. I'm a traveling merchant from Sumeru. Great to meet you.
Whoa, you've made quite the journey! Guess news of our humble shop has already spread to all 4 corners of Teyvat!
All our hard work is paying off.
I have to agree. This venture of yours is becoming quite well known. In fact, many well-informed merchants have heard word of your potion-selling endeavor. But most people are still not willing to take a risk on such a rare commodity. If you ask me, though, when the opportunity knocks, you've got to be ready to answer. That's how you make the big Mora. Although the general public still doesn't know much about alchemical potions right now, with a little effort and marketing on your side, you can carve out a nice space in the market for yourself. Once that happens, the Mora will just keep on flowing. Once you've generated enough demand, you could even increase your prices tenfold. With that kind of profit, you could even take the rest of the year off if you wanted.
Tenfold? Are you serious?
As long as the demand is there, people will pay anything. You could say it's a sort of mutual agreement between consumer and supplier.
With the way you talk, Paimon can't help but be reminded of a certain other Mora-obsessed merchant. Wait, you did say you were from Sumeru. Maybe you know her. Ever met Dory?
Wait, you mean Lord Sangama Bay? One of the most famous merchants in all of Sumeru? That Dory? You know her?
We've met a couple of times.
Wow. Lord Sangama Bay is one of my biggest idols. Her business sense and dedication to making Mora has always been one of my greatest inspirations. I was even lucky enough to visit the Palace of Alcazarzaray once. It truly is a magnificent sight.
Somebody else built that, though. Dory had nothing to do with that, just so you know.
One day, I hope to be just like her. Up to my ears in more Mora than I can count.
Looks like we lost her. Should Paimon snap her out of it? Or...
Let's get back to business. To defeat the Huns, sorry.
You're right. I seem to have strayed off topic.
Yes.
Back to where we were then. I believe I was telling you how we can make some big Mora together. The idea is actually pretty simple. You produce the potions, provide me with a regular supply, and I'll help you sell them across Teyvat. If that sounds good to you, then we should talk more in depth about what kinds of potions to sell this time around.
Alright.
According to my keen market sense, these are the kinds of potions that are currently in demand.
Okay, so ignoring all that. So she tells you what kind of things that you want to give her and everything. I typically just give her, like, the most expensive shit. So, like, this one, that one. As long as it contains what it needs, it's fine. And then there's a distribution strategy. So, honestly, they make it almost easy to tell which ones it is. For this one, you want academia certification and celebrity endorsement. Trust me. My cat's whining. Great.
Hi, you two. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're back! Wait, that must mean there's a new exam!
Yep. It's time for the advanced exam. This one will be harder than previous exams, but I'm sure you'll do just fine.
I'll do my best.
If we don't pass this time, it'll be super embarrassing!
You get 3
Don't worry
attempts.
too much about that. Lots of things in life require a couple of tries before you get it right.
This is true.
When I first started working as Mr. Albedo's assistant, all sorts of unexpected things would go wrong during my experiments. For example, when I was studying the properties of mist flowers, I accidentally froze all the equipment in the lab. I basically turned them into ice sculptures. Our precision instruments were nearly ruined beyond repair. Another time, I had let a reagent boil for a little bit too long, and all the precious ingredients inside got chored to pieces. The smell was so bad, several nights passing by thought the lab had caught fire. Back then, I would get really hard on myself whenever things went wrong. But eventually I realized that in order to make new discoveries, you have to accept the risk of failure. A fear of making mistakes will prevent you from truly going after what it is that you want.
You're absolutely right! Hey, you're actually really good at motivating people!
It's just my experience talking. I've spent a lot of time doing research in the lab after all. Anyway, as long as you try, you'll learn something valuable from the experience. Alright, whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and proceed with the advanced exam.
Alright. I'll just hit beginning exam. I don't really care. Okay, so advanced or higher, and it needs to be at least wisdom. They want the fragrant characteristic as well, and use at least 5 different types of ingredients. Okay. Fragrant. None of these have fragrant in it, but I need to include it for the wisdom bit. What other ones are fragrant? I can use Constitution. Need more of this one. There we go. Add a bit more wisdom. Two, 3. Yeah, 5 different types, so I've already fulfilled what I needed to. Actually, it's... Put that in there. Put this in. Can't use this one again. No! It changed it! No! I can't have that. Rotate. I didn't fix it. Fuck. Get rid of that. There we go. I just drop you. Which means I'll move you for a moment. Actually, no, you can stay. Wisdom. There we go. Okay, so it's definitely gonna get past that point. I did that part. Got fragrant and 5 different types of ingredients for sure. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. There's 6 in here. Okay. I did what was required. Is my point. There we go.
Through the advanced exam.
Ever thought about helping out around the lab? Drop everything and pursue the path of an alchemy master? Huh. What do you say, Traveler?
Not sure we're quite ready for that yet, but we can certainly help out.
If we work together, I'm sure we can make something super amazing.
Oh, probably.
By super amazing, do you mean you already have something in mind?
Well, in the past, my research was mainly focused on the study of plants. But this experience has shown me that potions can have all kinds of effects on people as well. So, I started thinking, what if potions could have an even greater effect on people? Like, what if they could be used to help people unlock their hidden potential? A memory-enhancing potion, for example, could help people memorize a whole library's worth of knowledge in a single breath. Alternatively, a strength-enhancing potion could make it so that Paimon could take down an Abyss Mage all on her own.
Ha!
Whoa. Paimon didn't know you could make potions like that! Sounds awesome!
Well, it's certainly theoretically possible. Alchemy is, in itself, a way to explore the unknown. It's a discipline with endless potential. In fact, current research has barely scratched the surface of what's possible with alchemy. Theory, though, is always easier than practice. And with alchemy, there are simply too many things that you have to take into consideration. Just off the top of my head, there's the theory of sublimation, the potion's mechanism of action, and the innate metabolism of the person consuming the potion.
Paimon didn't quite catch all that.
My bad. We can talk about the details some other time. If you're interested, just stop by the lab.
Sweet! Watch out, world! With a cool potion from Sucrose, Paimon will be able to become the strongest guide in Teyvat in no time!
Well, I'll be off then. Only one more exam to go. I imagine you and I will both have some final preparations to make.
Hey, Sucrose, do you think that I could develop a potion that could improve Paimon's voice acting? Because she's fucking irritating. Or, you know, just something that makes her mute. I don't care which one. Profits are good. Singcha, I hope this humble token of my boundless gratitude for the kindness and care your noble selves have shown will prove of some use to your honorable endeavor. Blah. A more relaxed tone might be better, lest this seems like some overly stilted business letter from the Phaean Commerce Guild. Recently, I've been reading too many books with novel conceptions, and find myself still pondering the ideas therein even after the tolling of the midnight bells, unable to embrace the sweet solace of sleep. My household servants recommended a certain calming potion, and it was most effective, completely curing my insomnia. Is this the fucking person that Beto mentioned way earlier? No, because she said it was she said it was a female friend. You don't count. Okay, never mind. After making detailed inquiries to the provenance of said potion, the reply came. The golden-haired traveler. Ah, such fortuitous fate. The reputation of your alchemical emporium precedes it. Praise for it pouring from the lips of all, for it has helped many conquer the conundrums that confounded them. Perhaps this too could be considered a form of chivalry. I shall recommend your masterpiece to several author friends of mine, and perhaps soon you shall be known by the title of Grand Master of Elixirs. Jean gave us more monies. Fontanian divers are salvaging batches of cultural relics. They wish to move more swiftly underwater so that their work can proceed more efficiently. Dexterity. Inazuma Doshin is pursuing a swift and unpredictable Ronin. We shouldn't know about this yet, but that's okay. Some prisoners in the Fortress of Mirapede are looking to earn credit coupons quickly. They want to be able to process widgets more efficiently by having more strength. Okay, well, I'm not making any potions. They can go fuck themselves. So now I have 1 million more, and I'm going to get rid of it really fast because I'm going to be buying this. Sales expansion contract, so now I can get another distributor. So yeah. Then we'll buy that. And then we'll buy this. Because now there's no point even like saving the Mora, just use it. There's my other distributor. From Liua. But let me harvest some ingredients. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, let's change you to that. Change you to I guess this. Good enough. There we go. Alright, let's talk to the next distributor. Actually, I'll talk to this first one. Send her on her way again. Sales did slightly less just because of the products itself. Alright, dexterity. So you can have this one, and this one. Which means the sales will probably go down slightly because they're not expert potions, because I'm not making any more potions. There is literally no point. Alright, let's talk to you. Greetings, I'm Deo, a merchant from Liua. Oh, are you here to purchase potions too? That's right. Your store is doing pretty well, so I'm sure my sales will be good this time. Yeah, very sure. You don't sound very confident. Hey now, our potions are selling super well. Orders just keep pouring in. We can barely cope. My apologies. I'm not doubting your sales figures. It's my business that hasn't been doing too well. Every time I buy popular products, they just don't sell before prices go down all around. I post losses 9 out of 10 times. I always convince myself that it's just bad luck, but if I have nothing but bad luck, does this mean that I'm just not cut out for this? If I don't make any money this time, I'll pack up, head home, and just work for my father. Perhaps the issue is with your sales strategy. Is that so? I suppose there's still much more for me to learn. Right, you're right. I can't stay down like this. I'll make money this time, and I'll impress my father, make him see what I'm made of. Okay, down to business. Let's talk terms. Alright. These are the type of potions I plan to purchase this time. Okay, so you want wisdom, so nah. Okay, so with this one, you want to choose free sample delivery and 100-fold guarantee. Trust me. I did like trial and error twice and fucking messed up twice. All right, well, that's the end of that. So let's go to the next cycle and see what happens. My sales went down slightly. That's fine. Oh. 2 assholes we're not supposed to be seeing yet. Well, especially one of them.
You're the ones behind the potion shop I've heard so much about. When it comes to fulfilling requests, I heard the customer's wish is practically your command.
These 2, you're going to see the other one in a moment. She's kind of behind his shoulder. But, they're from Inazuma. If you remember from my current thing, Inazuma is closed off. They, like, by continuity's sake, should not be able to get here. Goro, Canine Warrior. Valiant General of the Resistance when the Vision Hunter crew was in effect. Goro is nicknamed the ever-victorious pointy-eared general. Jesus Christ. In his eyes, the people around here were not only his brave soldiers, but they're also his beloved companions. They're like treasure to be cared for and protected. Blah. The land that sustains him, his all-important comrades, a faith that keeps him going. These are most precious things for Goro, to whom he devotes his loyalty and courage. So yeah, he's basically a general who actually cares about the people that he orders around.
Huh? Goro? Where did you come from?
No, seriously, how the fuck did you get out of the island? You're not supposed to be able to yet.
Oh, and Kirara's here too! What are you guys doing in Mondstadt?
Didn't expect to see you here.
Comania Express operates all across Teyvat, so I'm always on the road.
You shouldn't be able to yet. Anyway, an adorable and lovely young girl. The tracks of this gold-level courier working for the Inazuma delivery company Comania Express crisscross the continent as she safely delivers every single package to their recipients. Actually, they do allow people to exit and leave under particular circumstances, so maybe her business allows that. She's actually a type of yokai known as a Nekomata who admires human society and works passionately to better be a part of it and in the lives of ordinary people. I can't read. Jesus Christ. Gentle-hearted, she's more than willing to repay every kindness shown to her. If you give her some snacks when receiving your package from her, perhaps next time you may find a mysterious package on your doorstep containing novel gifts from a foreign land. So.
I'm actually pretty familiar with Mondstadt from my trips here in the past. General Goro, on the other hand, seems to still be getting the lay of the land. He got lost not too far from here.
Look at his face, poor guy.
Well, I would normally be provided with ample intel before carrying out an operation in a foreign territory. But Watatsumi Island isn't exactly home to many people who've been to Mondstadt. I wasn't even able to obtain a map of the region. I've basically had to perform initial reconnaissance in the middle of a formal operation. Not exactly ideal conditions for an air-free mission.
Affirmative, General. Next time, I'll procure the most detailed map available and make sure you have it at your disposal from mission outset. Over and out.
You can drop the formalities, Kirara. I don't expect you to report back to me like I'm your commanding officer. We hired you as a consultant. It wouldn't be fair to treat you like one of my soldiers.
Hey now, it's not like this is some one-sided partnership. We agreed, right? In exchange for my services, you'll help promote our business to the people of Watatsumi Island. Your good word will be integral in helping Comania Express become people's first choice for all their delivery needs. Our future business is counting on you.
Back to Paimon's question though, you still haven't told us what you're doing in Mondstadt. You mentioned something about a mission?
Yes. It's a funny story, actually. Recently, Watatsumi Island has been looking for ways to increase transportation efficiency. Basically, this means improving the operations of our cargo ships. So, we decided to send teams across Teyvat to learn about the most advanced techniques different nations have to offer. We had just wrapped up our trip to Liyue when we heard word of your mysterious potion shop. So, we decided to postpone our return journey for a bit and come check it out. Turns out it was the right choice.
Well, Paimon's gotta say, you've practically hit the jackpot by coming here. We've got stuff you can't find anywhere else.
We'll make you something super special.
Oh, more customers from abroad. My cuties sure are popular. You really do have friends all over Teyvat.
Not yet, I don't.
Looking at your two friends here, I can't help but be reminded of my dear little wolf cub.
Razor?
You know what? I should introduce you sometime. For some reason, I have a feeling the three of you would really hit it off.
Are you talking about Razor? Because he's like the only wolf-related thing that I can think of.
In fact, once you've wrapped up your potion purchasing, why don't you both join me and my cuties for afternoon tea? I'll even bring my student along.
Oh yeah, it's a nice detail that Kirara actually has kitty paws for feet. And yeah, you can see her two tails, which is a typical thing for Nekomata.
Afternoon tea? Sounds great! I could really use some refreshments. Long days of deliveries always leave me parched. Ugh, thanks for the invitation.
Something tells me you're not gonna take no for an answer. Wait, why does this feel so familiar? Anyway, Traveler, care to make some introductions?
This is the Guardian Mage of Tomes and Spells.
Guardian Mage? Wow, what an impressive title. Is it a position similar to that of a Guji? Wait, could it be that I'm in the presence of someone as high-ranking as Her Excellency, like Lady Sangonomiya herself?
We'll see her later.
Honestly, Traveler, you're gonna give the guy a heart attack. Don't be nervous, Goro. That's just, a nickname. Her real name is Lisa. She works as the librarian here in Mondstadt, and she's also the person in charge of our shop. Lisa, this is Goro. He's a super powerful general from Watatsumi Island. And this is Kirara. She's a super punctual delivery woman with Komania Express.
Neither of which I'm supposed to know about yet.
Kirara. The name sounds familiar. Ah, the collection of books from Inazuma that I have in the library. You were the one who delivered them, yes? What a helpful little gem you are.
I'm glad our paths have crossed again, Miss Lisa. I hope you'll consider me for future delivery jobs as well.
As for my cutie's other acquaintance, I believe I've read a few articles about you, General Goro. I seem to recall more than a few references to your empathetic nature and skillful approach to leading your troops. Let me guess, your troops are also the focus of your potion inquiry here today?
Exactly. Commercial activity between Watatsumi Island and other regions has been on the rise recently. The workload has increased so much, both the soldiers who work on our shipping convoys and the sailors who work on the merchant vessels are struggling to keep up. What would really come in handy would be a potion that could help them handle their intense workload. Like one that could enhance their energy and physical strength.
Okay, I could definitely use a potion like that as well. When I'm out on a long delivery, you wouldn't believe how tired my legs would get from trekking across all that rugged terrain. Not to mention the damage it does to my paws.
My cutie should be more than familiar with that kind of potion by now. I'm sure they'll have it done in no time.
We've got this.
Yep, leave it to us.
Well, while you two hop to it, I'm gonna find an idle knight to deliver a letter to my little wolf cub and ask him to treat us to the pleasure of his company. Once my cuties are done brewing a potion that satisfies your needs, we'll all celebrate over afternoon tea.
Goodbye.
Afternoon tea on the banks of Cider Lake. Oh, wonder what that'll be like. Oh, I can't wait to find out.
I'm just glad I finally found a way to help my troops.
Aw. What a genuine person. Do I even have something that'll work for you guys?
I thought I've told you this before, that if you want to pass through the forest undetected, you're gonna want to wet your tails. Wet fur doesn't get snagged on branches and twigs as easily as dry fur. You'll be able to slip on by, and your enemies will be none the wiser.
Her tails aren't really that thick. She's not going to be getting helped out that much.
Nuh-uh. That's not gonna happen. I can't stand my tails wet. I'd be better off, tying them in a knot or something. Or, better yet, improving my fighting skills so that I don't have to sneak by them in the first place. Oh, you're here. How's the potion coming?
Oh. I need to find out what you need. Strength with endurance. You know what? How about something that has both? That'd be great. Trust me.
Girl, Kirara, your potion is now ready. Why don't you give it a try?
Wonderful. You two sure work fast.
I didn't make anything.
Wow. My right shoulder was acting up from using my bow so much, but a few drops of your potion, and the pain is completely gone.
The pain from walking on all that rough terrain. It's like it was never there. I thought you dealt in potions, not magic elixirs. With this in my arsenal, I bet I could deliver 200 orders in a single day.
Yeah, but the problem is the potions wear off, so that pain's gonna catch right back up with you.
Looks like we've got another hit on our hands. Guess we can add the people of Watatsumi Island and the workers at Komania Express to our list of happy customers.
Well done, me.
Well, now that our work
Why
is
are you...
there's nothing standing between us and that afternoon tea we were promised.
We don't need that angle. They did that quite often in the fucking lantern raid as well. Why do they do that?
Oh, perfect! Lisa's here!
I'm sorry to report, my little wolf cub appears to be busy. I sent someone to fetch him in Wolvendom, but he wasn't there.
Yeah,
It's
it's
such a
Razor then.
shame he's going to miss the opportunity to meet some fellow furry-aired companions. But I'm sure you'll have the chance to meet in the future. In fact, the next time I see him, I'll be sure to tell him about the two of you. It'll give him something to look forward to.
This music kind of grates on the ears after a while.
Wow, you've placed quite the sizable order. Thank you for your patronage, my Inazuman friends. If feedback on the potion is favorable, I hope you'll consider re-upping your supply when the time comes. If making the journey proves too troublesome, we can always ship them to you.
Of course! I have a feeling this super powerful alchemical craft of yours could be a game changer for the entire delivery industry.
Absolutely. I'll be sure to collect detailed feedback from my troops. Anyway, we should head out. Until next time, Traveler in Paimon. Oh, and it was a pleasure meeting you, Miss Guardian Mage.
Bye, Goro! Bye, Kirara!
The next time I'm in Mondstadt, I should make it an official visit. A formal meeting between Her Excellency and the Honorable Guardian Mage is sure to be a momentous occasion.
Oh, seems like that made-up title really had an impression on him. It's given him all sorts of funny ideas.
Good job, Aether. You dick. That was entirely your fault. Thank you so much. The assistance you rendered to both Watatsumi Island and the Komania Express was incredibly important. Cool. Alright. Well, let's purchase the last of the supplies. Alright, that was easy. What's the market news? Yeah, see, I don't need to create anything new. Fuck it. Collect everything but that expert exam and finish this one up. Expert exam's probably gonna come up after this cycle's done. Harvest all of that so that the game doesn't bug me. Look at all those gems, Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, so I do have enough to make another set of wishes, but I'll do that after. I don't need to make a new potion. I'll just, oh, right, the distributors. Right. Alright. So there we go. Check potion requirements. We need dexterity, so you can have this one, and this one. Keep the same things. Now check on her. Sales went down because the stuff that I had wasn't high cost. This one, and this one. Alright. I don't care about that. Leave me alone. I don't care. Next cycle. Yeah, sales were steady. That's okay.
Wow, I have to hand it to you, cuties. I never imagined that you'd be able to bring in so much mora in such a short amount of time. You're practically geniuses when it comes to business.
Yeah, we just got the hang of it along the way.
A testament to your ability to learn on the job. If I had your help all the time, I bet I could take double the amount of vacation without a care in the world.
Ugh.
With all of your hard work up to this point, we've already collected enough sales data for our research. Thank you so much for all your help. Of course, if you're interested in continuing to run the shop, you'd make me a very happy Lisa. In either case, I should already have more than enough to report back to Jean with.
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time.
Jean!
Oh, you're here. I wrapped up some business with my cuties and was just about to go report back to you at headquarters.
No need. I already talked to some other knights, so I think I have a fairly good understanding of the situation. Looks like you've troubled the Traveler to help you once again.
How could I not? When it comes to work as important as this, a smart and capable partner is simply a must-have, especially if we want good results. Look at the success of the shop. I could have never produced that kind of result on my own.
Yes, you could have.
Well, I do have to admit, your success is remarkable. I've been meaning to come see you for some time now, but work kept getting in the way and I simply couldn't find the time. Regardless, I just knew I had to come thank you in person.
We should thank you for your support as well.
It's truly reassuring to have such outstanding members among our ranks.
Once this is all over, I do believe I'm due for a vacation.
Ugh.
I've lost quite a few strands of hair to all the stress.
Of course. Thank you for all your hard work. Seeing you cooped up in that library all the time, I was worried you might be bored. So I thought I'd give you an opportunity to truly make use of your talents. Perhaps I put too much on your plate at once.
It wasn't that bad. After all, it's not like I was in it alone. All the help from the Knights and the Traveler really helped to lessen the load. Plus, it was fun to get back into research. It's nice to relive those days every once in a while.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you again for all your help, Traveler. Please take this as your compensation.
Compensation you don't really get to keep. Actually, no, maybe this one you do. I don't remember.
Ah, speaking of compensation, I've also prepared a little memento for you. Here, I hope you like it.
Yay! What the fuck is it for? Alright.
Sucrose, you're here! Oh, is it time for the expert exam already? Our alchemy skills are improving so fast, Paimon can barely keep up!
Your progress has been very impressive. In fact, according to the way Mr. Albedo designed the exams, passing the expert level would mean you're now qualified to mentor other people.
We could start to teach other people? Then Paimon's totally going to start a class! Let's see. How much should Paimon charge per student? Well, all Paimon knows right now is that, for homework, her students are gonna have to use alchemy to make all sorts of tasty treats! Paimon will be sure to give them lots of feedback! On their alchemy skills, of course.
Paimon.
I'm sure this one will go just as well as the others. I'm ready to begin whenever you are. I'll be rooting for you.
Alright. Expert potion with charisma and need for bonus stuff, you need to reach level 8, have perception and steadying, and the tuning rate is 280. Ugh, okay. And perception and steadying. So I'm going to be making use of you. Okay, so I did what was required. Actually, let's use this one. Ooh, that did not get to the +8. Extraordinary, but I still passed it, so it's fine. I'm gonna retake it. Let me see if I can do better, because I need to get it to +8. Which means I'm gonna need to use a lot more of other items. Perception and steadying.
Oh.
Perception. Okay, let's Fuck! Ugh. You know what? I don't care. Just submit it.
Alright, let me give your potion a try. Yep, the effect looks good. The quality of your potion is quite high as well. Your talent in this discipline is truly remarkable.
So, we passed? Can we teach alchemy now?
What an amazing achievement, cuties. Congratulations.
I guess we've learned a thing or two about potion making.
Now is not the time to be humble. You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time. That's an impressive achievement, no matter how you look at it.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. I was also really surprised at how quickly you picked it up. I thought it would have taken way more time. Anyway, thank you so much for your help. Your participation has allowed me to collect some very valuable data. With everything we've learned, we should be able to offer the official exam soon. This is sure to be a critical moment in the development of the alchemical potions industry.
Paimon feels like she just took part in something super important.
Of course. You two are practically pioneers. What you've been able to contribute to the field of alchemy is as impressive as a biologist discovering a new species. Anyway, I should probably head back and go over the data I've collected. Traveler, Paimon, thanks again for your participation. If you have some free time, please stop by the lab.
That is a negative. I do not care about that. There is no reason to stay here anymore. Pass my exam. Artisan gift. And you can continue all this crap if you want.
Some strange things again.
But,
It's really...
you know, why would I? We're gonna teleport over here. Alright. Finished all that nonsense. Can contribute to the battle pass again, which I will do in a moment. Sit here. Increase several levels, claim all that. Then we can go here. What do you have? I don't know who I'm going to need this for right now. We'll see. But we will shop for more this. All right. Let's see what I get. That is a 4-star. And it gave me a 4-star weapon. That's not especially great. That's the wrong thing. Am I gonna have to hit soft pity range? Yeah, because I'm at 50 pity now, because it hasn't updated yet, so my results will be here, and then Tainari is going to be shown on page 11. So I'm at 50 pity, and 70 pity is the soft pity range, and I only have like 14 days left. Goodness me. Oh, I haven't got some achievements, but... Alright, what are these achievements? Oh yeah. Lily Turlian Customs book series, and that was it. So... yeah, this has gone on for more than long enough, so... anyway, thank you for watching. We will go to Inazuma starting next episode, so do not worry. Anyway, if you like my content, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you'd like to support me further, there's Patreon. You can commission me for digital art. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Toodles!